In this tutorial, we will be going over how to track, copy, and quickly update dispatches using the dispatch calendar page. First, let's navigate there by clicking on the home icon at the top left of the screen. Here is where you can quickly find and view past dispatches, track your ongoing dispatches, as well as see upcoming dispatches and their statuses. The calendar near the top of the screen not only provides details about each day, such as the total number of dispatches, the amount of trucks assigned, and how many drivers have yet to read their dispatch, but it also allows you to seamlessly jump between dates to get a more in-depth view of that day. Whenever you change the date, you will notice that Geared instantly updates the dispatch list underneath as well as the truck bank on the right side of the screen. For this tutorial, I have added some fake dispatch data in order to more accurately represent how the page might look. That being said, let's go ahead and find the dispatch we made in the first video to dive into more detail about the screen. In each of these dispatch overviews, you will see the name of the customer in the top left, the status in the top right, the name of the load site underneath the customer, and the name of the dump site underneath the status. Beneath each of these dispatch headers, you can see the number of trucks that are assigned, as well as the amount of drivers who have yet to read their dispatch. Then, right below that, you will see a list of the drivers assigned to this dispatch. In each row, you will see their load order, name, truck type, the truck and trailer they're driving, the material, as well as their start time. In order to open a dispatch, simply click anywhere on the header and you'll be redirected to that dispatch screen. After you release a dispatch, it will enter a semi-locked state. If you wish to update the dispatch that has already been released, simply click on the dispatch tools on the top right and click on Change Dispatch. This will unlock the dispatch to allow for changes. Now, oftentimes you may find yourself running the same or similar dispatch many times, and Geared makes this extremely easy through our copy dispatch process. Let's go ahead and click on the dispatch tools again, but this time select Copy Dispatch. In this pop-up, you will be able to select the date for the new dispatch as well as whether or not you want to keep the drivers. Then simply click Copy and you'll be taken to your new dispatch. After you copy a dispatch, you may update any of the details that may have changed for this new date. You can add or delete drivers, you can update the load or dump site, the material, or any of these other details that you see on the screen. Now, if you remember from the first video, we mentioned how each new job in Geared automatically created a dispatch to go along with it. While the terms job and dispatch are often used interchangeably, it's important to note that in Geared they are technically different. The easiest way to think about this is that a job in Geared is mostly just a collection of dispatches that are tied to that specific job. So when we copied our dispatch from earlier, it also associated our new dispatch with that current job. To visualize this more easily, let's click the View button at the top of the screen and then select View Job. Here you may recognize this screen from when we first made the job. The big difference here is that after a job is created, you will see a list of dispatches on the right side of the screen. This can come in handy if you are looking for a specific dispatch on a job. If you click on one of these dispatches, you will be taken to their dispatch screen. You can also use this job date dropdown to seamlessly jump between dispatches without having to go to the job page. Now that we've copied and updated our dispatch, let's go back to the dispatch calendar page by clicking on the home button in the top left. While opening and editing a dispatch is easy enough, we here at Geared believe in always allowing the user to do things even simpler and quicker. With that in mind, let me show you a few shortcuts to save you some time. First, clicking on a driver will open this pop-up. In the top section, you can change details for this driver, such as what truck they're going to drive. You can also assign the driver right here without leaving the page, simply by clicking on the dispatch you wish to assign them to. Sometimes, you may want to change details for a certain driver on a dispatch. To do this, simply click on the driver you want to update to open this pop-up. Here, you can change the truck, trailer, material, or truck type for this driver without affecting the other drivers. You can also write them a note that will show up on their dispatch. For this driver, let's pretend their truck is in the shop today getting repairs. We write the note, select the truck, close it, and you will see that they have the new truck in the system. Finally, we can release the dispatch right here on the dispatch calendar page by clicking on the orange Unrelease button. And that covers our dispatch calendar tutorial for Geared. If you have any questions or feedback, please send an email to support@gearedtrucking.com, or feel free to move on to our next tutorial covering freight bills.